And so, yeah, public opinion turned around fast.
This sucks.
Huh, is she walking with the guy that she was previously stalking now? It seems like she's walking in a less yandere way now. Yeah, it's just that fact that's making people turn around so quickly. I wonder if we're gonna get a chalk throwing here. I feel like Futaba says that, like she starts almost all of her message threads with that. Yep, it looks like Akechi's back in fashion now, too. But yeah, that's true. Many of the people back then were only superficially supporting the Phantom Thieves, as Yusuke says, to be on the winning side. And, oh yeah, by the way, you can't buy Thief Masks anymore from the general store, or the calling postcards, so you might want to stock up on those while you still can. You only ever need, 4 Thief Masks to cover the entire party, but the calling postcards can be useful to get Confidant points, so yeah, might want to stock up on those. I didn't want to say anything at the time because it's technically a huge spoiler, but yeah, all of that Phantom Thief merchandise is only available during the Okumura arc. So yeah, after exams, there's gonna be a giant stretch of plot.
Hey, are you listening?
And there we go. So, this should be guaranteed. And I'm just gonna speed through this because we've pretty much already seen all of this. There's no real change in dialogue based on how far you are in the year. And so, I guess now might be a good time to go to one of our biggest fans and reassure him that things are going to be okay and to be careful of people trying to bully him because he's a Phantom Thief fan. But yeah. Let's waive the train fare. So this should be another rank up, and it should get us very close to
Alright.
that special event that gives the balloons. You sure you didn't get that via nefarious means? I'm a little worried considering the kind of things you've been saying lately. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Yes, now he's stooped to literally taking people's lunch money. Yeah, this kind of thing. This is kind of why a lot of the fads that I was into as a child, like Pokemon cards, and then later Crazy Bones was kind of a big thing, which I don't even know if it's called that in a lot of other countries, but I think they started to get kind of banned at schools because people really were doing this. Like, I always used to hate the concept of, like, quote-unquote playing for keeps, in that, like, the winner gets to, like, take a card from somebody. I always found that just really awful. So, yeah, it bugged me when people did that. But now Shinya's just straight up taking money, which is possibly a step even worse. Although, oh no, that's gonna make it way worse.
You bastard!
I feel like it's a little uncharacteristic that Joker just sits there and just doesn't really do anything that whole time. Although that right there is pretty much just the one strike to the heart that Shinya frankly needs right now. And that even more so.
No way.
Shinya lived long enough to see himself become the villain. Yeah, but I mean, the Phantom Thieves are supposed to be against people bullying and abusing others in society. And many of the targets that we've gone up against were people who were victims themselves. Shinya is going down the same path. But, unlike them, he has the opportunity to change before he gets out of hand, just like, Mishima did. Some people have actually compared Shinya and Mishima, and they actually are pretty similar. Now, this one's actually kind of interesting, because, yeah, I do like this.
No way.
I feel like this is... And no, this is not why the Phantom Thieves are strong. Shinya is basically a classic example of, yeah, taking, like... I hate to, again, quote TV tropes, but misaimed fandom is the term here. Somebody who's a fan of something and then completely misses the point of it. Which, admittedly, is kind of needed, because I do think a lot of people online get the wrong idea about the Phantom Thieves as well. But okay, now we can use downshot 3 times per infiltration, which means we only need 10 infiltrations rather than 30 to get that Thieves' Den award. Yeah, that's probably... I think it's one of my least favorite Thieves' Den awards in the game, just because of how long it takes. And how easy it is to forget to use up all of your downshots every infiltration. Like, you really need to make sure you use them during the palace, like, calling card infiltrations. And there are a couple of Confidant ranks that end in Force Mementos visits, and you need to make sure to use downshot there too. But yes, again, you lived long enough to see yourself become the villain. So, I feel like this is intentionally sabotaging things again. I know that this feels really mean, but again, Shinya's gone completely the wrong direction, so just like Mishima, he does need a little bit of, yeah, tough guidance sometimes. This is kind of the thing, like, something I was saying in a much earlier Mementos part that attracted a lot of controversy, but I feel like it's definitely possible to be tough on bullies just via words. You can just make it clear that you won't tolerate that behavior. But now, we have a, Hangman rank. So, like I was saying, we're gonna see the second best dad in the game. Although, yep, I knew it, the singing guy's here. And once again, he's only popular for so bad it's good reasons. Okay, he's finally saying something different. Although, yeah, it's admittedly kind of funny. Although it's reminding me of, there is something I feel, so there was something in Trails from Zero that I've been playing recently that I just feel... One of the chapter antagonists had a plan that I personally think was incredibly stupid. It involved essentially luring the cops to a location they were planning on committing a crime in. Like, why would you even do that? It was supposed to be a distraction to make sure the cops didn't notice what he was doing, but like, wouldn't you commit the crime somewhere else then? It's anyway. But, yeah, enough random tangents. Yeah, this, we kinda had a feeling this was the thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's true. our detective intuition is coming in, even though we're supposed to be a thief. Ah, okay. And now he wants some of yours so he can make it look like the deal paid off. Yeah, he wants your fake guns so that they'll buy that lie. I'd love to put it the third way, because options 2 and 3 are basically exactly the same, but yeah. Actually, I probably could have done that because I've already got the sparkles, but oh well. Okay, but what about your son? Gotta be careful that you don't put him in danger with all of this. I mean, we got the wrong idea about EY at first, but actually EY pretty much is a respectable adult.
No.
Oh boy, no, never ever say anything like that. No, don't.
That's right.
Yeah, I guess, or he could just shoot both of us. What have we got ourselves into? Never thought that we'd potentially get into a situation with one of our confidants where we could end up dying. But I mean, I suppose the public pretty much wants our heads now anyway.
Later.
So, next rank up of this, I believe is, yes it is. Next rank up is going to be, something a little different. You can probably tell what I mean by that. Well, I mean, it's good to... So this is actually one of those cases where the royal phone conversation really adds to the rank up. Bring it on. Well, yeah, we need pretty much max guts in order to do your confidant. In fact, we are actually quickly approaching the point where we do literally need max guts. Kind of makes sense that you need max guts to, do the next rank, because it requires you to accept that offer to be a witness, and, yeah. Be part of a, meeting between, Yakuza. Well, I mean, at least they're not blindly praising Akechi this time. Well, I mean, it's never a bother, but, okay. Oh, that's good. Part of me kind of wishes you got to see the funeral, though. I mean, I know that this is just a thing, like, a lot of people playing this probably don't feel anything bad for Okumura at all, but, like, it's more just the impact that it has on Haru and everyone else, and again, the fact that, the public's turned on us, the fact that it's all been a giant setup, and we've now been framed for murder. But also there's the fact that he was killed right before he was about to confess everything, and that he was about to atone due to the change of heart. Like, he was robbed of that chance, the chance to change and make amends.
Haru.
I'd say that that's the real injustice in all of this.
She's the one who should be in pain right now, yet she's still trying to cheer us up.
Yeah, Morgana and Haru do seem to get on pretty well.
Well then.
Oh no. Oh no. Perhaps we have an even greater trial before us than the public's, barbs and slings and arrows. Well, I mean, I think that's not exactly the best translation of it, but, yeah, something's behind it all. Well, I mean, I feel like you're not entirely wrong about it being a government conspiracy, but I don't think it's to destroy humanity. And also, the Phantom Thieves are not part of it. Oh, and they also weren't hired by the government all along. Oh no. Oh no, this guy has a blog online and now he's gone full-blown conspiracy theorist. This is not going to end well. Oh yeah, but then of course everybody pulled out. I feel like I haven't talked to these people in a while. See, it's just as I told you! The Phantom Thieves are super lame! Well, I mean, at least one of them kind of has the right idea. So what is your opinion on the Phantom Thieves, dog? Okay, it's just a vet. Thankfully she's not saying, Kotaro has to go to a farm now. And it doesn't allow visitors or anything, so don't think about coming to see him. Well, you've certainly bounced back after that whole Phantom Thief stock thing. So yeah, what we actually need to do today is we need to keep rolling the gacha until we get 2 Girimakawas. Mossy Mothman.
Whoa!
Wait, that's a super rare? Okay then. Wait, I got 2 super rares in a row.
Oh!
It's the one I don't even need either. Die Soldier, I love that name. Now, there is actually a capsule toy here that if I do get it, it's amazing. Because let's just say that a joke I made earlier in this playthrough is actually canon.
I knew you could do it.
Yep, there it is. Kinky Kinky. Actually canon. It's called Kira Kira Kinky in Japanese, or like Sparkling Kinky. I got a second one.
Oh!
Okay, there's one of them.
See.
I actually need a second one, though. And there we go.
I see.
I actually have 3 Mossy Mothmen now. Really? The super rare prize is just a model gun, which I can get easily off of Exploding Shadows, as well as Tanaka's show. But I actually need to trade the Girimakawa. Do I actually have to trade all the rare ones before I can trade the common ones? Really? Okay then. I can only show the descriptions here because these are all quite funny. How exactly can it be dying? It's already literally a mummified corpse. Revivadrin. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, I have to be careful not to mash here because I only need to trade 1 Girimakawa. Strawberry curry and mystery stew. We need the mystery stew for something later. Restores 30% SP to one ally but lowers all stats. No ingredients listed, probably made by Chie and Yukiko. Okay, so yeah, at this point, the second-hand shop is also selling liquid mercury, though only one at a time. And now, it is time for the Confidant that I am still behind on, unfortunately. And I kind of need to get back on track with it soon. I'm trying to figure out how I can do this, but there should be a way. The problem is right now I'm also focused on Tower, which I also can't afford to get behind on because of the room decoration. But basically, I need to get Futaba to rank 7 before the next Mementos visit because she has a Mementos mission then. However, this rank of Futaba's Confidant is amazing. Like many of them, but still, this one's quite amazing. Lots of young people, huh? Well, apart from the school.
All right, let's go.
I guess there's some in Akihabara, but it kind of seems like it's mostly older nerds when we try exploring there. Apparently we went into the diner. Well, I mean, I guess we can study here for exams, and it's almost exam time, so maybe there would be young people here.
Hi.
So, yes, you have this option. I'm gonna choose the marginally less mean one.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, you have a normal conversation with a stranger your age. It turns out that's Mishima, who... The thing is, technically speaking, he's not a stranger to her at this point, because we've already met his shadow in Mementos, but yeah, this one isn't really written to account for doing that rank before this. Granted, she hasn't had a normal conversation with him yet. Oh no, Mishima, please don't get the wrong idea here.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, nobody's on a first-name basis with Yuki Mishima, because that's just his life in a nutshell. And yes, Futaba has no idea how true she is. It's a shame that her luck stat doesn't actually do anything in gameplay.
Let me see.
Oh, you kind of just asked her the wrong question. Futaba is the undisputed empress of the computer realm. Oh wow, Futaba would honestly be pretty great streaming. No, please don't make an unintentional OnlyFans reference here. I don't think OnlyFans was even around at this time, but there were probably similar things. Yeah, Mishima, yeah, she's 15, but anyway.
I see.
Here is the reason why this rank is so amazing. Once again, Futaba sees through the fourth wall.
All right.
I'm glad you spawned here. Oh, this is amazing. Right now, Mishima's just completely stunned into silence by what she said. He doesn't even have a response. He's just broken right now. Plus, he's also broken at the thought of meeting someone who's even more of a nerd than he is.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
I feel like if Joker actually does consider like Futaba like a sister in this continuity, he'd probably be like, "No, Mishima, you may not date her." I feel bad for Mishima a lot of the time, but still. I guess I'd say he only deserves it half the time, I suppose. I kind of wish that was the... I feel like maybe it also does give a decent amount of points, but there we go. Sparkle's good. We have the next rank up. Okay, right. So, still a slight improvement. Though it's admittedly a little bit funny and sad that Futaba's talking about being scared of the police, and we know what's going to happen to Joker in, about a month. You know, I wonder if anyone actually does seriously ship Futaba and Mishima. I kinda doubt it's hugely popular, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure at least some fanfics of it exist. I mean, some fanfics exist of every single pairing, but still. Somebody in my comments actually did a search on, like, Joker Mishima fics, and apparently, whenever it shows up, it's usually as part of a throuple. I don't know if that's just because Mishima's just not considered interesting enough to carry a couple on his own. Yeah, I've had times like that too, when I need to keep my mind distracted so I don't think about depressing things. But yeah, Makoto's, she's certainly come a long way in terms of her people skills since we first met her.
Haru. I'm not surprised she seems down. You should keep her in your thoughts. Still, despite how she looks, Haru has quite the backbone. I'm sure she'll be okay.
Yo.
Oh, there we go. There's our stuff from Tanaka.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just the model gun, because I just wanted to push my spending over a particular threshold. Once more, we just happen to be in Kichijoji when we can buy Chunky Katsu. So yeah, this guy wants a Giri Makala, so that's why I got two of them. I mean, I suppose it is kind of a Sri Lankan ghoul. Hot-blooded swords weapon from Mona, it looks like. I do like how every party member's weapons have their own unique icon. Once you get used to them, you can pretty much figure out which party member any new weapon is for. So this is the Giri Makala, eh? I'd say if it weren't for the gear, its shape would be ambiguous at best. I'm pretty sure it looks very much like an elephant. In any case, good work. I look forward to our next trade. So what does that hot-blooded sword do? Medium burn. It's less accuracy, but I mean, it's a bit of an increase in power, and I use Morgana's normal attacks sometimes. I got a question. So yeah, we are going to be taking up EY on his offer today. However, it might be recommended that you save tonight, because we're going to be launching to exams right after this. Also, there's a butt involved, but you still might need a matching persona for this one. There are a few opportunities to gain points. Now, does this launch you straight into the rank up, or nope, it just takes you here? Oh boy, it's time to, hopefully not get shot. And yeah, this is where you need maxed guts.
Sorry.
And here we are at the nighttime underpass once again. And the reason why I said that Guts is a very important stat in Persona 5 is it's mainly for Kawakami, but also because Hangman is an incredibly good confidant for the free customization at rank 10 and its ultimate persona. But yeah, he's here so you don't just shoot me and run. Whoa, big step, we're part of the family now.
Yeah.
And, yeah, once again, fairly extreme language, but it's not voiced. Just kind of reminds me of some of, like, I've heard that the English dub of the first Yakuza game was quite, interesting in terms of language.
Yo. Whoa.
And this is exactly what we're afraid of.
What'd you say?
This guy's already maxed out the swear jar. Even more? I think it's easier to list which of his lines don't contain swearing.
Shit.
Well, that went about as well as we expected, but at the same time, nobody got shot, so I guess it's a victory in that sense. And, yeah, there's nothing really to stop him from just killing you all anyway. In fact, it's probably in his best interest to do that, given that you've already revealed that you know about this whole deal. So, now, with everything that's been going on, especially with the Phantom Thieves, and with this, fleeing the country is looking very tempting right now.
Yeah.
And here we go. Yeah, this one is actually quite extreme when it comes to Memento's missions. Like, in this case, for some of the others, like, yeah, I guess it does, like, sort of make sense in their context, but here I can kind of see why the Phantom Thieves would immediately resort to drastic measures, because, as they said, EY and his family are probably gonna die if we don't do something drastic about Suda. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't think we can trust the police right now, given the conspiracy that we're all wrapped up in involving Okumura. So, we've got to go to Mementos. And on that note, it's time for the exams. Because almost getting murdered is such a great way to start your exam season. Well, man, I suppose we have that coming up. I mean, you know, I'm surprised the students haven't rioted already. Okay, she's finally started performing again. Turns out awakening to a persona is a great motivator.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think? I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too? I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets.
Rare instance of that guy getting full voice acting.
Well, shall we begin?
And there we go! Finally, this song again. I still love this song so much. Both black and white services. How many services are there in total? Yeah, so we were told that it was 20 of one color and 12 of the other. I think it was like 20 white and 12 black last time, but now we have to add those together and get 32.
Ooh, we can do this!
Explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of the colors black and white. It used to be flashier, yeah, it used to be one color. Broadcast with black and white picture. Now I'm just remembering that sport that's played at the Paralympic Games with blind athletes, and it's a ball with bells in it. I actually watched that at the Paralympic Games on a school trip when they were held in 2000 in Australia. So, yep, oh, by the way, admin, no harassment, please.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves?
So I guess Mishima is starting to turn himself around, the fact that he's actively, you know, monitoring the forum now, because previously he wasn't trying to curtail any of those posts that were saying, kill Okumura's entire family. Because, yeah, there actually was a post like that before.
You know they're murderers, right?
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Just like that discussion on justice we had in rank 5.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
And with that line, it's way more obvious that Mrs. Usami has the same voice actress as Yukiko. And Oya, by extension.
Now, everyone.
Okay, that was the this is a trick question. That was the inventor, but the one who actually conducted the executions was this guy.
Ooh, we can do this!
Here we go, this one I remember. What's the reason that most people cannot become a cormorant fisherman? Because most people can't catch cramorant. But no, it's a they don't have the guts. I love that.
Ooh, we can do this!
I feel like Persona 5 definitely has less in the way of funny exam answers than 4 did, but it does have some sometimes.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal. Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
Oh boy, those 2 words at the end of that sentence can't be taken seriously anymore.
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a Phantom Thief the other day.
Oh no, don't mind him, Mishima does that all the time.
For real? You gotta report that.
Or maybe it was Ryuji since his catchphrase rubbed off on her.
Oh crap, you think so? I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Oh boy, if it actually was Ryuji, we're all gonna be so mad. Oh, we don't get to hear her with full voice acting.
Okay, class, let's get started.
I don't know why, but I would have liked to have heard that because for some reason, I love her. Hi, everyone, voice clip. But yes, the meaning of the word robota would be slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this!
And coming up is another one of those exam questions that looks great out of context. Density of stars in outer space, 3 Bs in all of Europe.
Ooh, we can do this!
Sometimes before I play a Persona game, I like to read like a Max Social Link guide ahead of time. And, yeah, seeing just 3 Bs in all of Europe with no context was an experience. Now that we have max knowledge, though, we should actually get the top score here. Yeah, perfectly. Not that it's, like, entirely necessary, but, it's still pretty cool.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a Phantom Thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
I had my controller on my legs at the time, and so that felt like an actual phone vibrating. I wonder what she does want to discuss here.
It's open.
Oh, yeah, you haven't had one of these sessions.
Welcome.
And that pretty much just leaves Yusuke, because Futaba already had her pseudo session back at LeBlanc.
Excuse me? You have my thanks.
I mostly remember this one because I believe this is the one of the few counseling sessions that Thought Bubble actually thought was good. I mean, the one of the few that he thought that Maruki actually did a good job in.
Well...
Yeah, see, I think that's a pretty good attitude to have. And he's not really making any kind of indication that he, also, this is great, that he, you know, knew about Okumura's death beforehand, because you're not really supposed to do that.
Yes.
And this is what I was kind of bringing up earlier with the whole Haru's ideal partner thing in that one fan book. Someone she can share a meal with.
I see.
Her own family was not like that to her.
Yes.
Yeah, like this.
I see.
It is interesting that she doesn't outright mention her father's death there. And yeah, we were supposed to go to see her.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
Oh, this is another one of these events that, oh, yeah.
How troubling.
So, yeah, this is like, just like that Yusuke event.
Oh, have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you? I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just, so much has happened to me lately. Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult.
Yeah, this is one of the main things that I was worried about with this whole situation, because yeah, with him dead, what's happening to the company?
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me.
You'd think someone with a company that big and who's probably at least in their 50s would have had a will by now?
Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees.
But now this sucks, because Haru already talked about how people were often only nice to her because she had a rich family, and now she's even richer and has even more reason for people to be trying to get in her good graces for all the wrong reasons.
But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management. Yes, it is quite hard to fathom. I may be the president's daughter, but I never anticipated I'd end up involved in company matters. Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust.
Yeah, as I thought.
They try to sound comforting by saying things like, "Don't worry," or "Leave it to me."
Leave it to me, I'll handle everything, just give me 80% of all your stocks and I'm totally not gonna sell them all and buy a yacht.
It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account. I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people. I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint.
Like an NPC.
If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents.
Other than having a persona with a giant arsenal of guns under her dress and ridiculously good psi attacks.
How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone, to take my mind off of everything that's happened. Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but... You like vegetables? That's good to know.
Well, I mean, as someone who who has curry almost every day, I'd expect that.
But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe? Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
So, I think you know what I'm about to say here. Why is that not Empress Rank 1?
Congrats on surviving midterms.
She even introduces her deal, like her confidant benefits there. How is that not Empress Rank 1?